A hidden letter reveals King Charles's deep ties to faith and his father's Greek Orthodox roots, sparking questions about his role as defender of the faith. As he steps away from Buckingham Palace, is this a move toward modernizing the monarchy or the start of a royal upheaval? In a world where the British monarchy is often seen as a steadfast pillar of tradition, a newly discovered letter from 1998 has shaken perceptions of King Charles's beliefs and values. Written when he was still the Prince of Wales, this private correspondence reveals a side of Charles that few have seen, a man grappling with his relationship to faith, tradition and his future role as defender of the faith. The letter, dated August 24, 1998, was penned at Balmoral Castle and addressed to his friend, interior designer Dudley Polak. What makes it extraordinary is not just the personal insights it offers, but the questions it raises about his commitment to the Church of England, the institution he has sworn to uphold. The letter, marked private and confidential, bears the emblem of the Prince of Wales and carries a tone of introspection and candidness. In it, Charles expresses an unexpected connection to the Greek Orthodox Church, a faith steeped in ancient rituals and traditions. He describes its enduring customs as deeply appealing to him, suggesting that as he grew older, he found solace in its spiritual practices. This revelation is intriguing given Charles's role as the future head of the Church of England at the time. While he doesn't outright criticise the Anglican Church, he subtly contrasts its modernised practices with the rich traditions of Orthodox Christianity. The letter even includes a pointed remark about how other Christian denominations, including the Church of England, have been tainted by what he refers to as repugnant political correctness. The context of this letter adds layers of complexity. Charles's father, Prince Phillip, was originally a follower of the Greek Orthodox Church before converting to Anglicanism to marry Queen Elizabeth II. This connection to orthodoxy isn't just a passing curiosity, it's part of Charles's heritage. His acknowledgement of it in the letter, however, suggests a deeper yearning for spiritual authenticity, one that he seems to feel is lacking in the Church of England. Such remarks, while personal, carry weight given his eventual responsibility as the supreme governor of the Anglican Church, a role that requires unwavering support for its doctrines and traditions. The discovery of this letter is significant for several reasons. Historically, it highlights a moment in Charles's life where he appears to wrestle with his identity as a future monarch and his personal beliefs. As Defender of the Faith, a title that has been carried by British monarchs since Henry VIII's reign, Charles's primary duty is to protect and uphold the Protestant Reformed. Religion. This role is not just symbolic, it underscores the monarchy's commitment to the Anglican Church and its place at the heart of British culture. Yet, this letter suggests that Charles's relationship with religion is far more nuanced than previously thought. Culturally, the letter invites a broader conversation about the monarchy's role in a modern multicultural Britain. For decades, Charles has been vocal about his desire to be seen as a defender of faith, rather than just the defender of the faith. This subtle but profound shift reflects his recognition of Britain's diverse religious landscape. In his own words, he wishes to honour all faiths practiced within the nation, from Christianity to Islam, Judaism, Hinduism and beyond. This inclusive vision, while widely praised, has also drawn criticism from those who believe it undermines the Church of England's primacy. The letter's resurfacing also raises questions about how much of Charles's private views have influenced his public actions. During his coronation ceremony, for instance, Charles reaffirmed his commitment to the Anglican Church, but the event also featured unprecedented representation from other faiths. Leaders from the Jewish, Hindu, Muslim and Sikh communities were present, a clear nod to Charles's broader spiritual philosophy. Was this inclusivity a reflection of his deeply personal beliefs as hinted at in the letter, or simply a response to the evolving cultural fabric of Britain? Either way, it shows a monarch attempting to bridge the gap between tradition and modernity. King Charles's connection to religion is not just a matter of tradition or duty, it is deeply personal and nuanced. As the head of the Church of England, his religious role is a cornerstone of the British monarchy. However, his approach to faith sets him apart from his predecessors. Throughout his life, Charles has shown a deep respect for all religions, championing a vision of spiritual inclusivity that reflects Britain's growing multiculturalism. While this perspective has earned him admiration, it has also sparked debate about how it aligns with his role as defender of the faith, a title steeped in Anglican tradition. One of the most significant moments in Charles's spiritual journey was his controversial statement about wanting to be known as defender of faith rather than defender of the faith. This may seem like a small change, but its implications are profound. The original title, which dates back to King Henry VIII, emphasises the monarch's role as a protector of the Protestant Reformed religion. By proposing a more inclusive version, Charles signalled his desire to honour all religions practised in Britain, from Christianity to Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, Sikhism, and beyond. His intention was clear: to reflect the spiritual diversity of modern Britain while maintaining his commitment to the Anglican Church. This idea didn't sit well with everyone. Critics argued that shifting the title could undermine the Church of England's unique position and weaken the monarchy's historical ties to Protestantism. Supporters, however, saw it as a progressive move, one that aligns with the values of tolerance and respect. Charles's vision of inclusivity is not about diminishing the Anglican Church, but about acknowledging the rich tapestry of beliefs that make up British society today. In a way, it's a modern reinterpretation of the monarchy's role as a unifying force for the nation. Charles's open-minded approach to religion can be traced back to his family history. His father, Prince Phillip, was born on the Greek island of Corfu and raised in the Greek Orthodox Church. Although Philip converted to Anglicanism when he married Queen Elizabeth II, his Orthodox roots remained an important part of his identity. Growing up, Charles was undoubtedly influenced by his father's heritage. His interest in the Greek Orthodox Church, as revealed in a 1998 letter to his friend Dudley Polak, is a testament to this connection. In the letter, Charles expressed a deep appreciation for the enduring customs of Orthodox Christianity, describing them as spiritually enriching. This connection to orthodoxy, combined with his role as the future head of the Church of England, highlights the complexity of his religious identity. Throughout his public life, Charles has demonstrated a genuine curiosity about different faiths. He has visited mosques, synagogues, temples, and gurdwaras, engaging with religious leaders and communities to better understand their beliefs and practices. During his coronation ceremony, this commitment to inclusivity was on full display. In addition to representatives from the Church of England, leaders from Jewish, Hindu, Muslim, and Sikh communities were invited to participate. A historic first for a British coronation, it was a powerful statement about the kind of monarch Charles aspires to be, one who values unity in diversity. While his openness to other religions has drawn praise, it has also raised questions about how he balances this inclusivity with his constitutional role as the supreme governor of the Church of England. Some traditionalists worry that his broad spiritual perspective could dilute the Church's central role in British life. Others see it as a necessary evolution, reflecting a society that is increasingly secular and diverse. Charles himself has sought to address these concerns, emphasising that his respect for other faiths does not diminish his commitment to Anglicanism. Instead, he views his role as one of fostering understanding and harmony among all faiths. As King Charles scales back his public engagements due to health concerns, the spotlight is shifting more and more toward Prince William. At just 42 years old, the Prince of Wales is finding himself at the forefront of royal duties, shouldering the immense weight of responsibility that comes with being the future king. While his time on the throne may still be years away, this period of transition is proving to be a pivotal chapter in his life, one that not only prepares him for the role of monarch, but also tests his ability to balance duty and family. One of the most significant developments in William's royal journey is what some are calling his test reign. With Charles reducing his public appearances, William is stepping into a mock kingship, essentially rehearsing for the day he ascends the throne. This shift is no small task. The monarchy thrives on visibility and engagement, and as the younger face of the royal family, William has taken on the challenge of representing the institution in a way that resonates with both traditionalists and modern audiences. Whether it's attending state functions, supporting charities, or addressing pressing social issues, William's growing role demonstrates that he is not just preparing to lead, he is already leading. What makes this period particularly noteworthy is how it reflects the changing dynamics within the royal family. King Charles, known for his meticulous work ethic, has long been a hands-on monarch, but his recent health concerns have created a need for a visible and active presence from the younger generation. William has risen to the occasion, embracing his new responsibilities with a sense of purpose and determination. From engaging with international leaders to championing environmental causes, his actions show that he is fully aware of the stakes. The monarchy is not just a relic of history, it's a living institution that must continually adapt to remain relevant, and William's role in this evolution is crucial. While his growing responsibilities as a royal leader are significant, William's life is far from one-dimensional. He is also a devoted husband and father, and his dedication to his family is evident in everything he does. This balancing act has become even more challenging in light of Princess Kate's recent health struggles. Kate, who has always been a cornerstone of the royal family's public image, has faced her own battles, including a bout with cancer. Her recovery has understandably required her to step back from some royal duties, leaving William to take on even more of the public-facing responsibilities. For William, this period is not just about fulfilling royal obligations, it's also about supporting his wife and ensuring that their family remains a source of strength and stability. The public has always admired William and Kate for their close-knit family dynamic, and this time is no exception. Whether it's ensuring that their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, have as normal an upbringing as possible, or standing by Kate's side as she recovers, William's commitment to his family is clear. However, the strain of juggling these roles, future king, husband and father, is not to be underestimated. The challenges William faces are further compounded by the increasing pressures of public life. Every decision he makes is scrutinised, every action dissected. As the royal family navigates a period of transition, William's role is under a magnifying glass. Critics and supporters alike are watching to see how he manages this delicate balancing act. Will he be able to maintain the monarchy's relevance in an era of growing scepticism? Can he modernise the institution without losing its essence? These are questions that William must confront as he steps into the spotlight. One of the most poignant aspects of this journey is how it mirrors his late mother Princess Diana's legacy. Like Diana, William has a natural ability to connect with people, to make them feel seen and heard. Whether he's visiting a children's hospital, meeting with first responders, or advocating for mental health awareness, his empathy and approachability shine through. It's this quality that endears him to the public and gives many hope for the future of the monarchy. Queen Camilla's position within the royal family has always been a subject of interest, and recent events have placed her role under even greater scrutiny. As the monarchy continues to evolve under King Charles's reign, reports of tension between Camilla and other senior royals, particularly Prince William and Princess Catherine, have surfaced. These dynamics highlight a shifting balance of influence within the royal family, with Camilla's authority appearing to diminish as Catherine's prominence grows. This shift, coupled with the strain it places on Camilla's marriage to King Charles, paints a picture of a royal household navigating significant changes. Camilla's relationship with Prince William and Princess Catherine has often been described as complicated. As the stepmother to William, her bond with him has never fully escaped the shadow of the past. William's loyalty to his late mother, Princess Diana, has reportedly made it difficult for him to fully embrace Camilla as a maternal figure, and this underlying tension seems to persist even today. Recent reports suggest that disagreements over royal duties and family priorities have further strained their relationship. For instance, it's been said that Camilla has expressed frustration over Catherine's health-related absences from public duties, which has not gone unnoticed by William. His protective nature, particularly as Catherine continues her recovery, has reportedly led to clashes with Camilla's expectations. Catherine's rising influence within the royal family adds another layer to this dynamic. Over the years, she has become one of the most admired and respected members of the monarchy. Her poise, dedication to public service, and ability to connect with people have made her a powerful figure in shaping the future of the royal institution. as Catherine takes on more prominent responsibilities, she is increasingly seen as the face of a modern and relatable monarchy. This growth in stature contrasts sharply with Camilla's position, which some perceive as less central in comparison. Camilla's diminished influence is not necessarily the result of her own actions, but rather a reflection of how public and family dynamics are shifting. As the wife of the king, Camilla holds a significant role, but her path to acceptance within the royal family and among the British public has been a challenging one. The lingering controversies surrounding her relationship with Charles and the memory of Diana continue to colour perceptions of her. While she has worked hard to carve out her space, the younger generation of royals, particularly William and Catherine, have naturally taken on a larger share of the spotlight. The tension between Camilla and Catherine is also evident in the way their roles are perceived by the public. Catherine's compassionate approach, her emphasis on mental health awareness, and her ability to connect with people across generations have endeared her to the nation. This growing admiration for Catherine may unintentionally cast a shadow over Camilla's contributions, leading to comparisons that are often unflattering. Some reports even suggest that Camilla feels excluded or overshadowed, particularly as Catherine's influence continues to grow within the royal household. These dynamics have also placed a strain on King Charles and Camilla's marriage. The challenges of balancing personal relationships with royal responsibilities are immense, and the recent changes within the family have only added to the pressures they face. Reports suggest that Charles has found himself caught between supporting his wife and navigating the growing influence of his son and daughter-in-law. This balancing act is far from easy, and the emotional toll is evident in public appearances where Charles and Camilla seem less at ease than they once were. Their interactions, which were once marked by warmth and closeness, now appear more formal and distant, leading to speculation about the state of their relationship. Princess Catherine, the Duchess of Cambridge, has become one of the most admired figures in the British royal family, embodying resilience, grace, and a vision for a modern monarchy. Despite facing personal health challenges, including her recent recovery from cancer, she continues to play a vital role in shaping the future of the royal institution. Her unwavering dedication to her responsibilities and her ability to connect with people across generations have made her a symbol of hope and change for the monarchy in an era of transformation. Catherine's journey within the royal family has not been without its challenges. Entering the spotlight as the wife of Prince William, she initially had to navigate the pressures of public life while finding her place in the centuries-old traditions of the monarchy. Over time, she has not only adapted, but thrived, emerging as a key figure in promoting the royal family's relevance in a rapidly changing world. Even during her health struggles, Catherine has shown remarkable strength, taking time to prioritise her well-being while remaining a source of stability for her family and the nation. Her health challenges have highlighted her resilience and humanity, earning her even greater admiration from the public. Rather than stepping away entirely from her duties, Catherine has carefully balanced her recovery with her responsibilities, demonstrating that even in difficult times, she remains committed to her role. This balance has not gone unnoticed, and many see her as an inspiring example of how to navigate personal adversity while maintaining a sense of purpose. Catherine's influence on the modernization of the monarchy is undeniable. In recent years, she has spearheaded initiatives that focus on issues close to her heart, such as mental health, early childhood development, and the environment. Her efforts to bring these topics to the forefront have not only highlighted their importance, but also helped to reshape public perceptions of the monarchy. By championing causes that resonate with people's everyday lives, she has made the royal family feel more accessible and relatable. One of Catherine's most notable contributions is her work in mental health advocacy. Through campaigns like Heads Together, which she co-founded with Prince William and Prince Harry, she has broken down stigmas surrounding mental health and encouraged open conversations. Her dedication to this cause reflects her belief in the importance of addressing issues that affect people across all walks of life. This approach has endeared her to the public and positioned her as a compassionate and forward-thinking royal. Catherine's focus on early childhood development further underscores her commitment to creating meaningful change. She has consistently emphasized the critical role that the early years play in shaping a person's future, launching initiatives like the Royal Foundation Centre for Early Childhood. By drawing attention to this often overlooked area, Catherine has not only supported families, but also demonstrated the monarchy's ability to engage with substantively pressing social issues. Her efforts have also had a significant impact on family dynamics within the royal household. As a mother to 3 young children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis, Catherine has prioritised their upbringing in a way that blends tradition with modern values. Her focus on providing them with as normal a childhood as possible has resonated with the public, who see her as a relatable figure balancing royal duties with the challenges of parenthood. This approach has helped to humanise the royal family, making them more approachable and in touch with contemporary society. The British monarchy has always walked a fine line between preserving centuries-old traditions and adapting to the ever-changing world. Under King Charles's reign, this balancing act has taken on new significance. Together with Prince William, Charles has set out a vision for a more modern, streamlined monarchy. Their shared goal is to ensure the institution remains relevant and effective while staying true to its historical roots. This effort includes a major focus on downsizing the number of working royals and making the royal family more aligned with the expectations of modern Britain. One of the most notable shifts in this vision is the plan to reduce the number of active royals who represent the monarchy. King Charles has long been an advocate for a leaner royal family, believing that fewer working royals can help the institution maintain its prestige while avoiding some of the public criticisms it has faced in the past. By focusing on a smaller core group, the royal family aims to increase efficiency and accountability, with fewer members taking on more prominent roles in public engagements and state affairs. Prince William has fully embraced this idea, working closely with his father to implement changes that reflect a forward-thinking approach. While the monarchy has traditionally relied on a broad network of extended family members to fulfill royal duties, this strategy has come under scrutiny. Recent controversies involving certain members of the royal family have fueled calls for greater transparency and a focus on those who are most dedicated to serving the nation. By downsizing, Charles and William hope to address these concerns and ensure that the monarchy remains an institution that the public can trust and respect. The inclusion of younger royals like Princess Beatrice in more prominent roles reflects this effort to modernise. While Beatrice and her sister Princess Eugenie have traditionally been considered non-working royals, there has been a growing recognition of their potential to contribute to the family's public duties. Beatrice in particular has stepped up in recent years, taking on additional responsibilities and participating in key royal events. Her involvement is seen as a way to inject fresh energy into the monarchy, while also appealing to younger generations who are increasingly sceptical of the institution's relevance. This shift also highlights a pragmatic approach to balancing tradition with modernity. The monarchy is still deeply rooted in ceremonial practices and historical symbolism, but figures like Beatrice represent a bridge to a more relatable and accessible image. By bringing in younger royals who can connect with a modern audience, the family hopes to ensure its legacy remains intact in an era of rapid social and cultural change. At the same time, this inclusion allows the monarchy to distribute its workload more evenly, ensuring that senior royals like King Charles and Prince William are not overwhelmed by the demands of their roles. Public opinion on these changes has been mixed. Many people appreciate the effort to modernise and see it as a necessary step to keep the monarchy relevant. The idea of a smaller, more focused royal family resonates with those who believe that the institution should adapt to reflect a more streamlined and less extravagant approach. However, there are also concerns that downsizing could diminish the monarchy's presence, particularly in regions of the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth that have long relied on royal visits and engagements to maintain a sense of connection to the crown. Critics have also pointed out that the decision to elevate certain members of the family, like Beatrice, could create tensions within the royal household. With fewer roles available, the redistribution of responsibilities inevitably means that some family members will feel sidelined. For example, Queen Camilla's family has reportedly felt excluded from royal duties, while other senior royals, like Princess Anne and Prince Edward, may face reduced opportunities to represent the crown. Balancing these internal dynamics is a challenge that Charles and William must navigate carefully to avoid creating further rifts within the family. The news of King Charles reportedly stepping away from Buckingham Palace has sparked widespread curiosity and speculation. As one of the most iconic symbols of the British monarchy, Buckingham Palace has long been the epicentre of royal life. Its grand halls and ornate rooms have hosted countless historic events, from state banquets to royal celebrations. For King Charles to leave this historic residence raises questions about what this decision truly means. Is it a reflection of personal preference, a response to health concerns, or a sign of a broader shift in how the monarchy operates in the modern era? One of the most obvious reasons behind Charles's decision could simply be personal preference. Unlike his late mother, Queen Elizabeth II, who spent the majority of her reign residing and working from Buckingham Palace, Charles has always favoured other royal residences. Clarence House, for example, has been his primary home for decades and holds a special place in his heart. Similarly, Highgrove House in Gloucestershire has been a retreat where he can connect with nature and immerse himself in environmental projects, a cause he deeply cherishes. For Charles, the grandeur and formality of Buckingham Palace may not align with his more understated and personal style. Health concerns might also be a factor in this decision. At 76 years old, Charles is not only navigating the immense responsibilities of being king, but also managing the realities of aging. Recent reports of his reduced public engagement suggest that he is prioritising his well-being. Buckingham Palace, while majestic, is a sprawling and demanding residence to maintain and manage. Its daily operations require a significant amount of oversight and energy. Opting for a smaller, more manageable residence could be a practical choice that allows Charles to focus on his health and responsibilities without the additional strain of running such an expansive household. This move could also represent a symbolic shift in how the monarchy operates in the 21st century. Buckingham Palace, with its towering gates and lavish interiors, has often been seen as a symbol of royal exclusivity and distance. In recent years, there has been growing public sentiment for the monarchy to modernise and become more relatable. By stepping away from Buckingham Palace, Charles might be signalling a desire to break away from some of the traditional trappings of monarchy and embrace a more accessible image. It aligns with his vision of a streamlined modern monarchy that focuses on service rather than ceremony. The role of Buckingham Palace in this evolving story is particularly intriguing. For over a century, it has been the official residence of British monarchs, a place where the nation's most significant moments are marked. Yet, as Charles distances himself from the palace, its future role comes into question. Could Buckingham Palace transform into a primarily ceremonial space, used only for official events like state visits and celebrations? Or could it become more of a public venue, opening its doors to more visitors and exhibitions to generate revenue and foster greater public engagement? There is precedent for this idea. In recent years, other royal residences, such as Windsor Castle and the Palace of Holyrood House, have become popular tourist attractions, generating funds to support the maintenance of these historic sites. Buckingham Palace already offers tours during the summer months, and expanding its accessibility could make it a year-round destination for visitors from around the world. This approach would allow the palace to maintain its status as a symbol of British heritage while becoming more integrated into public life. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.